Hello, everyone. Today, I will tell you a simple and heartwarming story. It is about kindness, honesty, and how one small decision can change someone's day. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. Emma was a young woman who lived in a small and peaceful town. Every morning she woke up at 7 o'clock. She made herself a cup of tea, opened the windows, and enjoyed the fresh morning air. Birds sang outside her house, and the streets were usually quiet. Emma worked in a small bookstore in the center of town. She loved books because they allowed her to travel to different places without leaving her chair. Every day, she met friendly customers and recommended books to children, students, and older people. Although Emma did not earn a lot of money, she was happy with her simple life. She believed that happiness came from kind people, peaceful moments, and honest work. One sunny Saturday morning, Emma decided to walk to work instead of taking the bus. The weather was beautiful. The sky was blue, and a gentle breeze moved through the trees. People were walking their dogs, children were riding bicycles, and flowers were blooming in many gardens. As Emma walked through the town square, something caught her attention. Near a wooden bench, she saw a brown leather wallet lying on the ground. She looked around carefully. There were many people nearby, but nobody seemed to be looking for a wallet. Emma picked it up. The wallet felt heavy. She opened it just enough to see if there was any information about the owner. Inside, she saw several credit cards, a driver's license, and quite a lot of cash. The driver's license belonged to a man named Daniel Cooper. Emma looked at the photo. He looked about 50 years old and had kind eyes. She closed the wallet immediately. I must find its owner, she thought. She knew many people might keep the money, but Emma never believed that money earned through dishonesty could bring happiness. She arrived at the bookstore and showed the wallet to her manager. Her manager smiled. I think you should call the phone number on one of the business cards if there is one. Emma checked the wallet again. This time she noticed a small business card inside. It belonged to Daniel Cooper Construction Company. There was a phone number. Emma called it. A woman answered. Good morning, Daniel Cooper Construction, Emma said politely. Hello. I think I found Mr. Cooper's wallet. For a few seconds, there was complete silence. Then the woman spoke excitedly. Oh my goodness! Mr. Cooper has been searching everywhere. He was very worried. Emma smiled. Please tell him not to worry. His wallet is safe. The woman thanked her many times. About 30 minutes later, a silver car stopped in front of the bookstore. A man quickly stepped out. He looked nervous but hopeful. Are you Emma? He asked. Yes, Emma replied. She handed him the wallet. Daniel opened it carefully. Everything was still inside. The money, the cards, and every important document were exactly where they had been before. He looked at Emma with great relief. I cannot believe this, he said. Thank you so much. Emma smiled. I'm just happy you got it back. Daniel tried to give her some money as a reward. Emma politely shook her head. No, thank you. You deserve it, Daniel insisted. I really appreciate your kindness. Emma smiled again. The best reward is knowing that I helped someone. Daniel respected her decision. Before leaving, he said, If you ever need anything, please call me. Emma thanked him and they said goodbye. She thought that was the end of the story. But life sometimes surprises us. A few weeks later, the bookstore faced serious financial problems. Fewer customers were buying books. Many people preferred reading online. The owner announced that he might have to close the store. Emma felt very sad. She loved her job. She loved helping people choose books. She could not imagine working anywhere else. One afternoon, while she was organizing the shelves, the store door opened. Emma looked up. It was Daniel Cooper. He smiled warmly. "Hello again." Emma welcomed him. "How are you?" "I'm doing very well," Daniel replied. "I came to buy a few books." Emma helped him choose several novels. While paying, Daniel noticed the worried expression on her face. "Is everything all right?" he asked. Emma hesitated for a moment. Then she explained the difficult situation. Daniel listened carefully. Before leaving, he thanked her again for returning his wallet. The next day, something unexpected happened. Several people entered the bookstore. Then more people arrived, and then even more. The store became busier than it had been in months. Emma and her manager could hardly believe it. Customers kept saying the same thing. "Mr. Daniel Cooper recommended this bookstore. He told us about your honesty. He said this is the best place to buy books." Emma realized what had happened. Daniel had told many people about the kind young woman who returned his wallet without asking for anything. His story spread across the town. People wanted to support the bookstore. Sales increased every day. Within a few weeks, the bookstore was no longer in danger of closing. The owner thanked Emma. "You didn't just save a wallet," he said. "You helped save this bookstore." Emma smiled quietly. She had never expected anything in return. She simply believed that doing the right thing was always the best choice. Months passed. Emma continued working happily. One evening, Daniel visited again. This time, he had another idea. "Our company is opening a reading corner for children at the community center," he explained. "We need someone who truly loves books." He smiled. "I immediately thought of you." Emma was surprised. "What would I do?" "You would organize books, read stories to children, and help young readers discover the joy of reading." Emma's eyes became bright. It sounded like a dream. She accepted the offer. Soon, every Saturday afternoon, children gathered at the community center. Emma read adventure stories, fairy tales, mystery books, and funny stories. The children laughed, listened carefully, and asked many questions. Some children had never enjoyed reading before, but after meeting Emma, they began borrowing books every week. Parents noticed the difference. Teachers noticed the difference too. The reading corner became one of the most popular places in town. One rainy afternoon, a little boy walked into the reading room. He looked shy. Emma welcomed him with a friendly smile. "What kind of stories do you like?" she asked. The boy looked down. "I don't know. I've never really read a book." Emma picked a simple adventure book from the shelf. "Let's read the first page together." The boy nodded. They read slowly. After a few pages, the boy started smiling. His imagination began to grow. Every Saturday after that, he returned. A year later, he proudly told Emma that reading had become his favorite hobby. Emma realized something important. Returning one wallet had not only helped one man, it had created many new opportunities. It had saved a bookstore. It had inspired children. It had brought people together. Kindness is like a small seed. At first, it seems tiny, but with time, it grows into something much bigger than we ever expect. Many people think that only big actions change the world, but often, the smallest actions make the biggest difference. Holding the door for someone, helping a stranger, returning something that is lost, speaking kindly, listening patiently. These simple actions can completely change another person's day. Emma never became famous. Her picture never appeared in newspapers. She never became rich, but she became something much more valuable. She became someone people trusted. Years later, whenever people in the town talked about honesty, kindness, and helping others, they remembered Emma. New generations heard the story of the young woman who found a wallet and returned it without expecting a reward. Parents told the story to their children. Teachers shared it with their students. It became a reminder that doing the right thing is always worth it. Emma herself never thought she had done anything special. Whenever someone thanked her, she always gave the same simple answer. I only did what I hoped someone would do for me. And perhaps that is the most beautiful lesson of all. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Kindness costs nothing. Honesty never goes out of style. And one small good decision can create a chain of happiness that reaches many people. Thank you for listening to today's story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned some new English words along the way. See you in the next story.